The content of this radio show is to provide information and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered advice or a recommendation. Thing or Two About Life, Total, is an adult podcast and recommended for mature audiences only. No content from the radio show can be used without the permission of Thing or Two About Life, Total. Thank you.
I am so into me, but I can learn a thing or two from you. I can weather the storm all by myself, but I'm so glad I got a total crew.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back into another episode of the Total Podcast, Thing or Two About Life, where Mario will not be singing. So, we're gonna get it started today. We down Mama D, but that's okay. Oh, actually, we down dark chocolate. Is that what he be saying? Are we down dark chocolate?
Yeah.
Which is Mitch, but we gonna as just to still alive for Triple H. Triple H. Still alive for Triple H. We're gonna make it do what it do. But yeah, we out there in them streets, y'all. We gonna make it happen. And you can follow us all everywhere. I'm sorry, my phone is ringing. But yeah, we're gonna make that happen. We're gonna have a really good show tonight. We're gonna talk get everybody's deep opinion since it's only so many of us. Everybody get to kind of expand on some of their thoughts. So Triple H, won't you go on and get us going?
Hello, my good peoples. It's me, Triple H, Mr. Make It Do What It Do in the building. Here to keep it light, airy, and sane for the insane people that we have in the room.
Oh my goodness. All right. I don't know who he was in reference to, but Miss Cat Lady, Miss Pretty Woman, Miss Marlene, talk to the people.
Hey, everybody. Meow, meow. How's everybody this evening? We got a good show for you tonight. So just hang in there with us and bring a friend. Go back. I mean, you can go out and bring a friend. You got time. And we will wait for you. So give us a few minutes and we'll be at it.
All right. All right. With that being said, really quick, so we won't be accused of forgetting nobody, Madeline, can you please say hello to the people?
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Guess what? Donetta ain't here. Donetta ain't here. Praise the Lord. But I hope she ain't sick or nothing, because I don't wish nothing bad on nobody. But I'm glad she ain't here.
Oh my goodness. All right. So with that being said, Pretty Lady Sugar, our producer extraordinaire, talk to the people and then we gonna get right into this thing.
Oh my God. It's gonna be sugar and some sugar tonight. She's got some wine.
I'm mad because dog really lost my card to go get me some wine.
Well,
but
you
anyway, this is the little bitty they sell these at the store down the street. There's Seagram's Jamaican what is this one? Jamaican Me Happy little cans, and I bought it, They're $1 at the dollar store.
I had that, and I ain't never seen it in the can, but
me either. That's why I bought it.
But they taste pretty good.
They do.
They send me swinging some, back.
They send you swinging.
They did back when I was drinking them, I'm a good girl.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Back when you was drinking.
Marlene drinks, but I'm Southern Belle Diva, and I try to be a good girl.
Oh, okay. Keep it ladylike. I get it. I do understand. But me, Apparently, I do drink,
Well,
so
it tasted pretty good, and I turned it up. I turned it up
you
in the
turned it up.
bottle, and I turned it up, and my mama slapped me in the middle of next week because she said it wasn't very ladylike.
Mm. And that
But you
was
need
not if you just
just
took the
like you
bottle and
got a
just turned it
glass,
up like that. No.
just cause I was thirsty, and
You
just
was thirsty.
yeah, and just like you got a glass, that's what she wanted me to do. She wanted me to get a glass, and she told me, sip on it.
Yeah, that's
But it
what
was hot that day, and so I just, whew,
it was hot. Well, let me
yeah.
tell you one thing not to get is how much. I mean, uh, I had a bottle of Snoop's wine right the other day. I opened
Ooh,
Snoop. He's got one
a
too.
Snoop Doggy
Yeah,
dog. Oh yeah.
I got it. Bought it. Opened it up. Oh my God, that was the nastiest shit.
Oh, I ain't never had none of that.
It was the. I don't know if
Of course, I
why
don't be
he's
drinking
full,
nothing.
but
I
oh
bet
my
between
God,
you.
Wow.
that wine, it could have been just that bottle that I got, but that tasted like some spoiled ass grapes that just, I don't know. It was horrible. Sorry, Snoop.
Now, who was that got the bottle of wine with all them diamonds and things wrapped around it?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay. But they got it at the ABC store. I went in there with Marlene because, of course, I don't drink and that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what's up, Madeline. But good evening, everybody. Yeah, just had to have that little conversation with Madeline. We don't get to talk that much because everybody be on here, and her and Donetta, they don't get along. So, a good time. It's always good to just talk to Madeline sometimes. But
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy tonight's show. We got another good one for you coming. All right.
Y'all don't have time to go back out and get your friends.
Speaking of the speaking of the wine, have y'all seen the stuff going on TikTok about this FAFO wine that they telling everybody that to kind of go get and try out there if it's in your local area? They said make you want to fight. It's supposed to be the latest little viral thing on TikTok to fuck around and find out wine.
Make you want
It's
to do
called
what?
FA.
Fuck around and
AFO. Fuck around and find out. I don't know if it's in everybody area, but people was trying it and they said it make you want to do something. They said it packs a punch.
Is that the real name of it? Or is that just
I'm sure
wow?
looking it up.
Just type in FAFOY. I don't know if that's the real name on the bottle, but I'm pretty sure the company don't call it the fuck around and find out wine.
We gotta find that.
Damn.
that might be the
So,
name of it now. I don't know.
I mean it could be.
It could be. Well, by the end of the show, I will have that answer for you guys.
Yeah, I'll look some stuff up, and that's kind of messed up transitioning into what we're about to transition into.
Lord have
Uh,
mercy for folks.
that's
Don't y'all
yeah,
forget none of that for folks.
So I'm not gonna even ask if I just want to ask true. Do you believe or do you not believe this man? This man supposedly has come out and spilled the dirt on one Bishop T.D. Jakes. So I just want to know if y'all, with everybody being exposed, and Cat Williams said this would be the year that everybody get exposed. So I just want y'all to tell me, yay or nay, do you believe or don't believe this person?
I got up from the table. He got up from the table. He walked around toward the way I had to exit quicker than I got over there. And when I started to walk past him, he pulled me to himself, wrapped his arms around me, and tried to kiss me. And in that moment, I literally died. I could not. I tell you, to this day, I can't remember how I got out of that place. But I remember driving home with all kinds of crazy thoughts and what in the world am I going to do now? And I finally get home, get in the house, get in the bed. I'm going to try to go to sleep. And I get to sleep and get up in the morning. And in the morning, I step into our bathroom and my home phone rings. My mother answers the phone and she says to me, Wayne, it's Elder Jakes. And I get on that phone. And when I get on that telephone, I can hear water. He is sitting in a bathtub. And in that thing, he says to me, without any hesitation, there's 3 things I need you to do. The first one is, when I come to Pittsburgh, you're going to be the only person I sleep with. The second one is, you can't sleep with anybody else because I don't want to give my wife anything. And thirdly, I will take care of you the rest of your life.
Okay. So the question before I go any further that I had with this right here. Now, it seems like he kind of glossing over like one major little part, right? Like he said he don't know how he got out of there. Are you saying you don't know how you got out of there after you were fucked or before you were fucked? He kind of glossed over that part. Do anybody
That
understand what
kind
I'm
of
saying?
crossed my mind.
You know,
That kind of
did,
crossed my
did y'all
mind.
do anything? Because he ain't saying, because if you blacked out and you don't know how you got out, are you saying that it was so traumatic after you were fucked, then you don't know how you got out of there? I mean, that's my only thing. I'm like, I'm missing something right there. He kind of scooped past that a little
I
bit.
don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he was saying if, you know, because he was just thinking about it so hard on the way home, he literally don't know how he got home, or if he got drugged, or if, you know, if he was high, or I don't know what he's saying.
Me, I agree with you. For me, the whole story for me is contradicting itself. You was either you was there, or he called you on the phone while he was taking a bath. I mean, which is to get the story? At least have your storyline straight first.
Well, he said he got home,
And he
and
called the
then
And
he
you
next
got
can't.
the
morning.
call.
Yeah.
It just don't sound right to me.
And he's saying that he ain't say hello, how you doing, or maybe this was a misunderstanding. He said, "Look, there's 3 things you gonna need to do." He just threw it like, you know what I'm saying. So, are you saying that he screwed you, and he say, "Okay, since he screwed you and you ain't put up no opposition to it, he thought you were cool with it. That's why he called you and gave you 3 rules you need, 3 things you need to do." Cause nobody calls after a misunderstanding and nothing then go down and then say, "Okay, yeah, here's what you need to do." He gave you know, here's what
Right.
we need to do. Like, okay, yeah, you let me fuck you. So now that you let me fuck you, so here are the terms of the things we need. We you understand what I'm saying? It's
Right.
great. Who
Yeah,
calls
I
after a
get what
Say,
failed
you're
experiment and give
saying,
you 3 things you need to do?
well, I'm trying to back up to where they were actually in the same, in each other's presence. Did
right.
he said, did he kissed him?
He
Mhm.
said, in his words, he pulled me up to himself. What does that mean?
And that they were together at some point. See,
He
that
pulled
and
him
that's what
up
makes,
to
because either
himself.
you was with
He
him,
pulled him up to himself. Did he kiss him? Did he say he kissed him, or he attempted to kiss him?
attempted to.
Yep, he said he attempted to kiss him, and then from that part, he said he don't even know how he got out of there. He just whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's the part I'm saying. He ain't saying that. I don't
I
know.
think what he was saying was that he was in, you know, it was just mind boggling to him that he did that, that he had, he just couldn't, he really wasn't thinking about how he got out of there. He just knew he got out of there. And, you know, because he had that on his mind, he wasn't really thinking about how he got home. He was just driving. I'm guessing that's kind of like what he's saying. You know, his mind was so twisted at the because that happened, that he left, but it wasn't really on his mind that that's what he was doing. I guess. I don't know. I don't know.
Leon, any your takes on this?
The story, like y'all say, the story is confusing because he's leaving so much out.
But
Yes.
but he looked like a big, strong, healthy man. Mario, if a man starts pulling you toward himself, what's your reaction gonna be?
Oh, what the fuck does himself mean? Are you saying he started pulling me toward his dingling? Or
No,
I mean,
just towards
Just pull him
him.
towards you. I mean,
Towards,
right. Just pulling you
no, just
towards
pulling
first
him.
of
you,
all,
And
just
pulling
pulling you,
no
towards him
man
like
pulling me
pulling you
nowhere.
close.
yeah, like he's getting ready to pucker up.
Pull you close because he wants you next to his body, like just pulling you close, like a man would pull a woman close to him.
First of all, no way, man. As a man, you still gotta be a man. Regardless, I understand.
Asking if if a man reached out and was trying to pull you close.
Yeah.
Or like he was getting ready to whisper something in your ear, say, hey, Mario, come here for a second. Let me whisper something in your ear.
First of all, he is not the yin
Yin
yang.
You know,
Oh my God. Okay, wait a minute. Before we get going, let Leah finish
well,
what
I'm
he was
gonna
trying
give
to
him the benefit of the doubt too, because maybe if they was in a public setting and TD Jakes being who he is was trying to play it off, maybe they, how men grab each other with the man hand shake thing and pull each other close, and lean in and whatever. Maybe that's what he thought he was doing.
Say that. He didn't say
Huh?
that.
Yes, he did
Yeah,
not say that. And that's I think that's where Leon was going with that. But go ahead, Leon.
Yeah, it's it's situations where men know when other when we try to get a brotherly hug
Yeah.
situation. But nah, the way he talking, he leaving too much out, too much to folks' imagination to run with to figure out what's going on because you ain't gonna just say he pulled, like you say, he pulled himself close to no. Wait a minute.
Oh, Lord.
When men talk
Mm.
about pulling somebody close to himself, we pulling the women close to themselves in the bed. That's what we doing. Come here, gal. Let me get close to you. That what we.
Mm-hmm.
So where was you at when he was trying to pull himself to you? 'Cause that ain't sounding like a story that you ain't telling.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying. And the question, and you talk about how you got lost and don't know how you got out of there. I know how I escaped from every situation that I've never been in.
Mm-hmm.
The question
Maybe that was just
is, the
a
question
feeling.
is, how did I get into that situation?
I'm trying to get a man a little bit
Might
of
be
benefit.
skeptical, might be a little iffy, with the quotations, it might be a little iffy. But how I got out of them situations?
Diddy
Oh,
party.
uh,
He was at a Diddy party. That's what.
no, uh-uh.
You know what?
No Diddy here. No Diddy here. Mm-mm.
Mm.
Not you. I'm
Oh.
saying
Oh,
the
he was at a Diddy party. I was.
Dang, did you think I was talking about you?
Yeah, but no, no Diddy here.
He was serious too, Drea.
Did he turn serious?
Mm-mm.
Okay,
No
but
diddy party.
let
No
me
diddy
ask
party.
let me ask Leon this question, right? If you
Mhm.
on a date with a young lady, right, and it went glowingly and smooth, and you say we vibed and stuff, right? You're gonna chances are call and say, when can we go out again, or something like that. If it went bad, horrible bad, where you feel like maybe she traumatized you, or you feel like you crossed her, chances are you calling her tomorrow to tell her Well, tell you what, let's go on a second date. Let's see if this thing went right. I'm saying, why would he
Right.
call him to say, all right, from when I come to Philadelphia, you're gonna be the only person I sleep with? You know, he started laying down rules like, yes,
Yeah,
I hit that
like
and I want it again. And this is how it's gonna be.
hmm I enjoyed myself call. We got to figure out how we gonna be doing this whenever we meet up again.
Yes. So
Yeah,
that's
Well,
what
you know,
they do, leaving out some shit.
he might be one of them dudes that was all involved in that situation back then when they was everybody was getting caught up and whatnot. And so he trying to save face, you know, maybe he one of them dudes.
he sounds like one of them dudes. I'm just saying.
And here's the problem right here. That this is what makes me think he probably was one of them dudes. Because as I tell y'all, everything flows right to the money. Get funny, y'all. Notice he said the third thing was, as long as you do this, I'll take care of you for the rest of your life, right? And the only
Mm-hmm.
thing we
That's
probably
what he
hearing
said.
about this right now is that the money got
Money,
money coming from
money.
TD Jakes. That's the only reason we hearing about this. But before that time, and long that money was coming in, he was willing to be, for lack of a better term, a boy toy.
Right.
So I mean, I don't know, man. I just so yay or nay, you believe the story or not, Lee Jack?
I don't believe the story. Like I say, it's too many variables that's being left out and too much of the story that ain't being told. So he gonna have to either come up with some more of the story so I can understand what he talking about, or he gonna have to quit telling the story because he making himself look real bad.
Okay. What about you, producer? What you feeling?
Hell, I'm confused on the story. I'm confused. I'm confused on the story. Um, yeah, he confused the hell out of me. So I don't know what to believe. But if you was out there at them Diddy parties and you doing this because your money stopped, you're wrong.
Mm.
And another part of the story that really got me, another part of the story that really got me kind of feeling some type of way. He made sure that he told you when he got home, he took a shower. You know what I'm saying? He made sure he threw that in the story. So you taking a shower because you trying to wash something off or out of you?
Well, I tell him one thing. If he messed around and was there and Cat Williams saw him and Cat see this video,
He telling it.
Ain't
He telling it. And another thing, did you sign an NDA?
mm, oh,
mm.
Lord have mercy.
But at this particular point, let's say he did,
You
he
better hope
probably had to
Cat
wear
didn't
a,
see
a,
you.
a, time limit or something, because now the NDAs don't matter. As you see with Trump and a lot of people, Kanye, these people talking now.
Yeah.
When the money run out, people talk.
Wow.
Tell it all.
Yep.
Yep.
He
When the
told
money
him.
run out, people
Yeah.
talk. Mm. So
Mm,
so
mm,
Andrea
mm.
says she confused. Lee Jack said, "Hey, look, I don't think he tells the truth." So Marlena, where you fall on this?
Oh boy. Whew. You know, I try to help him save face a little bit, but the more we analyze this story, I, I, I have. I'm three-fourths into believing that he's not telling the whole truth.
Okay. Okay. Well, I gotta go with y'all. I just think that, you know, um, what they say, clout chaser or something like that. Now I ain't absorbing TD Jakes,
Mhm.
because so much stuff is coming out by TD Jakes that it's almost to the point where you be saying, damn, that's true meaning of a double life on the down low, you know what I'm saying? But you find out so many people knew that is church that powerful that they just willing to swipe all this stuff under the rug and cover it all up. And this whole time, y'all getting people to give millions and millions of dollars, and he over here enjoying life, taking care of people, paying off folks with y'all hard-earned church money that they are telling y'all to give to him. He living his best life while y'all struggling to pay y'all light bill.
But see, that's the thing, dealing with the church folks, it's only a small circle that's gonna actually know the truth, and that's just gonna be the person that's right up, whoever his right hand is. That's the only person that's gonna know the truth, and he or she may not even know the whole truth.
I mean, I guess, but when all these cases like this, these people gotta have runners because they ain't doing the leg work themselves. They ain't going to pick nobody up themselves. TD Jakes ain't going to no hood to pick nobody up. So they gotta have people who do this stuff for them.
You know, but TD Jake's been in the religious game for so long, and people have followed him and followed him. And I'm telling you, most of those people could be 10 toes down for him because he is, you know, been their leader, He's been there's Christian stronghold for them. So a lot of things negative said, they're not going to believe. They're not going to believe it from the jump. And you can't tell them nothing different.
Yeah, yeah. As I heard one people say one time, they said, well, and they was talking about, I think it was Jim Baker back in the day. And they say, well, now that you know that he did this, are you gonna stop believing in him? And they literally said, this is all I know. And that was that. And they kept on, you know what I'm saying? Even when he went through with all the Tammy Faye Bakers, do y'all know he still had a thriving, congregation and all of this, so
He did.
you know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? So people gonna, I mean, I guess they believe, but we ain't got to look no further than Trump these days. Once you a believer, you're a believer.
Yeah.
Not only that, you're supposed to go to get the word and not judge the messenger too anyway. So it is what it is.
Okay. All right. Let transition to another story. So when y'all were younger, did y'all ever go to restaurants and ditch on the bill? Like when you and your friends go and then you ever done that, Suge?
She is laughing too hard. She must have did it.
I mean, okay. So let me explain the situation. So I done it with the kids only because they was taking too long to bring me the bill. I had sat there for over an hour, and the little lady come by. Can I get my bill? She said, "Yeah, I'm gonna bring it right back to you." She did it again. Can I get my bill? I promise you, I'm bringing it right back. And this is the thing: wasn't nobody in there really. It wasn't. I can understand that if it was packed, but it wasn't even hardly nobody in there. So after 3 times of asking, can I get my bill? I said, y'all, let's go. So yes.
And ain't nobody tried to stop y'all in an empty restaurant. It's not like y'all could sneak. Y'all the only
Wasn't
people.
nobody at the front. This
Oh,
was nobody was at the front. And they had to go to the back to cash you out. So how would they know? Had known. What they gonna do? To be like Walmart? Can I see your receipt?
damn. Okay. What about you, Marlena? You ever dined and dashed, dined and ditched?
Nah, never have.
Okay. What about you, Mr. On One? You ever dined and ditched?
Let me see. I think I might have once or twice. That's because, like Andrea, they were taking too long. I didn't sit there, I didn't ate, and I didn't ask for the receipt, ask for the bill. And, they ain't, either they took forever to bring it to me, or they took forever to come pick up my money for me to pay for it. I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here and keep waiting on these folks to grab my money, or I keep it. Hey, appreciate you. Holler at you next time.
Wow.
They take that long. So are you gonna sit there for over an hour to wait on them to
No,
come back with
no,
your bill?
no, I'm not doing that. That's I got a lot of patience when it comes to a lot of stuff, but that's one of the things I do not have patience for. I want good service because I know they say, hey, tip the people, but sometimes everybody don't deserve a good tip. Sometimes
Right.
service is bad,
Yeah,
you
and that
know.
might have been another reason why I didn't pay either, because service was probably horrible along with the meal. So yeah.
Yep. Yep. So no, so I ain't blaming y'all. I just want y'all to check this story because I thought it was funny. Now, one or two people, maybe three, maybe five, maybe. But when 16 people get up and walk, that's real noticeable. Check this out.
Surveillance video from inside the restaurant shows a table of 16 people eating and enjoying themselves. Frida's manager, Jesse Gonzalez, says they were one of the last tables seated around 10:30 Sunday night. Eventually, one by one, people finish their drinks and leave the table after the group ignores staff and skips out on their $420 bill. Gonzalez says they even pushed one of the servers in the stairwell. He says he's never seen anything like it.
It was just one guy that was just smoking weed, and we asked him to stop, and I guess he was like the leader of the group, and they just went out and listened to him and made a scene.
So, so all right, Leah, you want to talk about them? This is just, I don't know if it's that for us to discuss, but I just found that 16 people and shit, y'all. When did y'all decide to say something after the what 14th one walked out?
Right. Hey, that's my question. When did they notice that after 16 people sat down, and he said that they was getting ready to close at 11 and it was 10 something when they sat down? Okay, first of all, okay, I understand that y'all want to make some money or whatever. But at a certain time, even here in this little small town of mine, Pine Bluff, at a certain time, restaurants stop taking customers in. Usually be about an hour before you close. You still taking folks at 30 minutes before you close? Okay, you got to know something going on there. And they just sit down and ate and drunk all their drinks, and then it's whatever time it is, and then you see one by one getting up and leaving, walking towards the door, and you, like Mario said, you ain't said a word. Okay, when did you finally decide I'm gonna say something to these people? Not because I'm scared or whatever, or might be looking at the repercussions of the situation, but goddamn, somebody need to been asking questions a long time ago.
Yep. Cause when you looking at the video, at one group, like 7 or 8 walked out at the same time. So you gotta notice that. You know what I mean?
One
So
behind each, yeah.
all right, sure. What you thinking about that?
Paid that bill that night. Did the manager pay the bill, or did the waiter or waitress have to pay the bill?
I don't know, $450.
Oh wow. But but that goes to show, back to what you were saying about service. When had the last time anybody been over there to check on them? To see if they were ready to go, to see if they were ready for their bill or and whatnot. What had the last time somebody been over there? And if you were doing your rounds like normal, those are things that you would get.
I know at a table that big, it should
Right.
not have gone unattended, because you got to serve rounds of drinks. You go
Right.
back and ask, do they need anything else? Just serving that many people, the rounds of drinks, rounds of refills of drinks should have been enough for you to, 16 people, be back and forth at that table enough to notice that somebody was not there.
Right. And
You came to the table and asked that one guy you said to stop smoking weed.
Mhm.
Mm, didn't see that, but I just feel like Marlena said, with a group that large, that person should have been back and forth on regular rounds, and at the almost to the end of wrapping up their meals, they should have been bringing out that check.
Yeah.
Just don't sit there and let nobody finish all their food. That group of that size finish all their meal before you take that check back over to that table or go back. Period. What if they wanted dessert?
That's what I was getting ready to say. Did you go check and see if they want dessert? I'm telling you, and shoot, and me, because I wanted 16 people, I want a good tip. I'd have been hustling that table like crazy.
Right.
Mhm.
I'd have been on top of them like gravy on rice, trying to get that good tip.
Do you want something else to drink? You want some dessert with it? Hey, we got this. We got such and such. I don't know. Yeah.
Girl.
They say you got your tip all right. Barricade the door. You see 16 people over there, so they can't get out. Cause they just left. And they wasn't even trying to run or do that. They just walked out. You know what I mean? They just walked out. Now I
But
hate
then that goes back to show, was it a situation like they had been sitting there waiting on the bill and nobody came?
Might have been, because like, and then he gonna have the nerve to say that somebody pushed him as they were walking out the door. According to the video, nobody got pushed. Everybody just walked out casually like it wasn't shit going on.
yep. Yep, just casually, like, cause like y'all said, after a while, you be like, fuck this shit. I ain't freaking keep sitting here waiting. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's you just be out.
Mhm.
I sure hate it for whoever that last person with that there. Call. You snooze, you lose, player, cause you hold that 450 bill. Damn,
Man, whew, that's a lot of food.
that
Yeah.
that 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 is that's a good little. I mean,
And
well, when you
no,
think about it, it seemed like 16 people should have been a little bit more than 450 with everybody drinking alcohol, cause the
I don't know what
alcohol
kind
was
of
going for
restaurant
six.
it was. May-
Well, that's true.
Maybe
That's true.
maybe it was one of them buffet, you know.
Mhm.
Cause I know one person can run up a $30, $40 tab of alcohol by themselves, depending on what restaurant you go to.
Man, I ended up paying the bill for everybody, and it wasn't supposed to be like that. We went to Houston over the weekend for my daughter since she's moved down there now, her and her husband, but her birthday was on Friday. So Saturday we went to the little Mexican restaurant. It was 8 of us, 9 of us. That was $300. That's with drinks and all.
Yeah, they ate buffet.
See, three
They
hundred
went back.
dollars.
They
I've
went
been
back to
passing out
say,
vouchers to everybody. When you get this your share of the bill, this your share of the bill. When you get time, cash out me a side and passing out vouchers. Oh
Mhm.
shit! See, I'm past that
and
point.
that's why they wasn't nobody paying no attention to them because they was eating buffet.
Right.
I guarantee you they paid attention when somebody looked up and got that. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, but two people left. Cause out of that 16, somebody was too scared to do it. Somebody was too scared to get up and walk off, and then they just got left holding the goddamn tab.
That would have been me. I would, but I wouldn't have been holding the tab.
Next trip we go on, we ought to try it.
Mm-mm.
Yep.
Child, count me out. I'm
What
addicted.
I said.
I ain't
Hey,
finna do
y'all know
nothing
what I
like
I'm
that.
just playing. Y'all know I'm
I'm
just
past
playing.
my goddamn going to jail years.
Mm-mm.
Just playing.
Oh, no, no, no.
Mm-mm.
I got one for you, Leon. This, I wish Bitch was on the show, but I got
Okay.
one for you. So, Leon, what would happen if your side chick show up to your house and do this?
What done happened now?
Hey, what the hell is that? God damn it. Oh my God. What are you doing here?
I followed you from the post office.
You follow me. Hey, listen,
No.
go home.
Open up the door.
My wife
I've
and
been
kids
crying
here.
all night because you know I don't
My
care.
wife and kids is here.
Well,
Okay?
listen.
My
Come
wife
talk
and kids
to
are
me
here.
then.
I
Talk to
can't
me
talk
right
to you
now.
now. I
Come
paid your
talk to me
phone
right
bill.
now.
I paid the
give you
$50.
everything.
I paid the
give you
$50 on your
anal,
phone bill.
ears.
Your phone is
I
on.
give you
I paid the
my
$100 for
cover,
your
I
rent.
give you my
Oh,
underarm. I give you
listen.
every hole
My
on
wife
my
and
body.
kids are here.
I don't have another man. I don't
Go.
have anything but you. And every time I'm dealing with somebody, you always
You
don't
gonna make
want me
me-
to talk to them.
You don't make me mad.
Miss-
Stop that. You better glass you on the third
You're
floor.
gonna come talk to me?
Go home.
You're gonna come
I'll
talk to
call
me.
you.
You're gonna talk
I'll
to me
call you.
now.
I'll call you.
You're gonna talk to me now.
I'll call
You
you.
always talking about you did some good puss.
I'll call you. Go home.
What is it?
Go home.
Miss
You
Agnes!
do that again, I'm a.
Well, listen.
Stop that.
You're gonna come talk to me.
Stop. Go home.
You're gonna talk to me.
I
Right
paid you.
now.
Go. Get off my. Get off.
Miss
Get
Agnes!
off out of here.
What you doing, bro? She done said she done let you put it in everything, every hole up under her armpit, everything, and did the way you
Is
treat
that
me.
what she said up on the armpit?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Uh, you better go home. You better go home. I told you one time, you better go home. Get the fuck away from here. Look here now.
Oh my God.
Okay. I know what this bullshit. Goddamn it. Told you I'll call you later, goddamn it. I'll call you later. He told her right.
He said, got no reason to be here. Got that. I done paid your phone bill. I did everything I supposed to do as the nigga who take care of that. Now go get away from here now.
She fell in love.
No, she fell in love.
That's what I said. She fell in love.
Yeah.
Oh,
All the hoes
Clearly.
got fit. She was good. She liking that. She wanted more of a regular. You got you got to quit filling up all them hoes like that.
She ain't caring nothing about them bills you paid. She wants you.
You, right?
I told
She
you.
wants you and all her hoes feel on the regular.
She done forgot about the rules because she in love.
I just say that he forgot about the rules. You don't give her all the dick, you give her some of the dick.
She said, you always telling me I got good puss.
That's how you know he was giving her all the dick.
Miss Agnes should have been hitting both of their ass over the damn head.
Right.
I'd be his ass and hers too. Keep your hoes in check.
Right.
Keep your hoes in check. They don't come to my house and bam, bitch, you don't come to my house. You understand that?
Mm-hmm.
From now on, that's
Know
gonna be
your
my thing. When y'all do something
position.
wrong, I'm gonna say I'm telling Miss Agnes. Miss Agnes.
Oh goodness.
Bitch, she wouldn't have got there calling me. Yo, get your ass up out of here, Miss Agnes.
I told you now. Go on. I'll call you. Go on.
Oh, baby, like I told you now, yo, but don't make me mad. Get your ass out of here, Like, cause then she did some stalking stuff. Cause she said she followed him from the post office, which is his job, to the house. So I mean, she was stalking. How long she was waiting out there for that man to get off work to follow him home?
At least 12 hours.
I mean, she got it bad, man. She got it bad, boy.
She wasn't waiting that long. She knew what time he got off from work. She was there an hour before he got off.
Mm-hmm. Jordan already followed him home before. And he didn't know it.
Why is he talking to the side chick, telling her the wife name and all of this stuff? The first rule, we don't talk about that. We here for each other. I don't want to talk about that.
He giving her too much of the D. Too much of the D.
Cause
He probably giving her just a little bit, just a taste.
So
he was talking to Agnes while because he was talking to Agnes on the phone while he was with his side chick.
well, that could be that
He breaking all the
could be
rules.
true too. So Andrea, what if that was you? You know what I'm saying? You messing around and your side dude showed up.
He showed up. First of all, we don't have to understand it. You know, hey,
Yeah,
we
them
ain't doing
understand.
this right here.
Pretty sure they had one at one point.
I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna step outside the door and I'm gonna cuss his motherfucking ass out and tell him if he don't get the fuck away from my house, I'm calling police and tell them motherfuckers you was trying to break in and try to take my goodies. That's what I'm gonna do.
Mm.
And then I'm gonna call my husband and I'm just gonna start screaming. Just make a whole big scene. And he gonna go to jail. And he gonna remember what he did.
Oh wow.
See, the
Don't
problem with
play with
all
me.
that is, and when your husband asks you how you know him, and they pulling him
I
off.
don't know him. He was somebody asking for an address and trying to see if he was at the right address. And then he started trying to attack me.
Yep, and then he gonna say, "Yeah, only one problem with that. She got a goddamn a tattoo of a goddamn tiger right above her left ass cheek."
That's why you do the water tattoos. Don't ever leave nothing on your body.
He gonna say, "I've licked that tiger several times and made it purr. I know."
Hey, then your husband know you ain't got no tiger on your ass, right? The water
Yeah, but you do.
tattoos have.
But you do. That's what I'm saying. What if he say something that's indisputable where your husband know that you've been fucking with this man?
Well, then that's a different story. He's somebody from my past, and he's somebody from my past, and he's been stalking me, trying to talk to me, and say he was gonna come over here and do this. I gotta answer.
And he gonna say, "Yes, I am from her past. Her past 24 hours when I was hitting that thing."
See, did nobody ask you to say shit else, my friend?
You ain't
You
gonna,
always got an answer, girl.
you don't know this man. Why the hell you out
Always
here
got
doing
an
this?
answer. Mario been done wrong in his life because he got
He's right.
Oh,
Right.
good. Wait a minute. What'd you say, Leon?
And then the husband gonna ask the one fatal question. If you don't know this man, why the hell you even go outside the door to even talk to his ass?
I was trying to help him out.
You can help him out
He
from
seemed like a nice little gentleman. I was trying to help him out, you know.
help him out through the storm door. You ain't got to goddamn go out there and talk to his ass behind the closed door.
That was my mistake. You're sure right. I shouldn't have opened up the door like that. I was just trying to help the young man out. That's all. Now give me a kiss. Now give me a kiss. Love you.
Half ass niggas out here talking to this man like you talking about you don't know him. You know that nigga.
I don't know him.
I was just about to say that what Samuel Jackson Django thing. I'm telling you, that goddamn bitch know that nigga.
I don't know him. He lied.
You know,
Yeah, I start crying. I start crying. What you telling you? Oh, I dropped tears for real then.
Oh my God.
I mean, hey, that's how you get out of a situation and that's how you move in. Ain't that what the lady said? Start crying.
See, man, see what I tell you? When I tell you, don't fall for that shit. Don't fall for that shit. The fake ass tears. Don't fall for that shit. No tears don't move. Don't let them tears move you. Them tears is some bullshit.
Some of them. Some of them.
All of them, they bullshit.
No,
Some
they not.
of
Unless
them.
you shoot that bitch in the pinky toe, them tears don't
You
mean
got to say if you happen to say if you trying to save your ass, you gonna drop a tear too.
unless you shoot her in her pinky toe, them tears don't mean shit.
Oh my goodness.
Mm.
He got a point. All right, Marlena, what happened? Your side dude showing up at the door, your husband, and what you doing?
Listen, I ain't doing none of that.
Hypothetically, what are you doing? If it just hypothetically, what would you do?
Probably panic like, I'd probably just panic. Like, oh, nigga, you got to get away from here. Oh, no. Oh, God.
I think where he made his mistake was once he goes up. I think
Don't clear. Don't clear.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. He supposed to said, okay. Tell you what. I'll talk to you. Tell you what. Let's just take this round the corner or set a date. Charlie, you gotta calm her down first. You ain't gonna get nothing out of her while she all elevated and shit. Cause once she rung the doorbell and all that stuff, started yelling, ain't nothing you could have said to her at that particular point. Cause you started off the wrong way. You supposed to say, oh man, I ain't get your call or something. Tell you what, this ain't the place to do it, but I promise you, I'm gonna. You got to try to be diplomatic, calm her down. Cause once you start telling, no, don't make me mad. Once you start being fire with fire, you wasn't winning that. You already had lost.
I don't know. I'd be stuttering and everything. I'd be so scared. Ooh, Lord have mercy. That's stressful right there.
Yeah, I probably would have just went on and just started and said, hey, wait right here. I would just start putting on my shoe, put on me a couple pairs of clothes. I know that my wife gonna put my ass out. So
Mm.
you might well just start going to grab a few things and just tell her, hey, look, for the night, I'm going with you. Cause that's what you want, ain't it? Cause that's what you finna get me put out.
Not you was number two. Now you're number one. And enjoy the benefits. I'll be
Mm.
there.
Mhm.
Oh shit.
I mean, it ain't no. I guarantee if he was to be with that woman, it won't be as exciting because it's his now. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you feel like you doing some sneaky, leaky stuff, it's fun and exciting. The juices is flowing, but when he got to do it every day, man, I should have stayed with Agnes.
I tell you, Miss Agnes must have been glad he had a side chick, 'cause she ain't about to come through that door.
Not one time to say
Oh,
nothing.
baby. She probably at the top of the step listening to this whole shit. And probably just said, like you said, I don't give a shit. I mean, hey, Willie, work that out, Willie, and bring your ass on back in.
Because I'm
Work
going to
it out and
find
go
his.
with her. Take her ass on somewhere away from the door and the neighbors seeing all this mess.
Mhm.
I told you about letting them bitches know where we live at. Oh,
Oh,
Hey, man, we
No,
got
but
another one.
when it all
We
boils,
got another
when
one,
it
y'all. Go ahead,
okay.
Cassandra.
when it all boils down to it, she was wrong for just showing up at their house like that.
Yeah,
One play, because she could have got shot. If
she could
Agnes
have.
had
That was
came,
very dangerous. It was very dangerous.
if Agnes had came down them stairs with that 357, she would have been dead, little young lady. But all
But
right, go on.
y'all side chicks need to stop, getting y'all feelings all involved and caught up in these men, got wives and things. You know what the deal was when you started out. Why you
these side,
let yourself get all caught up?
Hold up. Mm-hmm.
I don't know
Now,
what to
I,
say.
I did
Now
that
you
one.
out of now you totally out of character.
Yep. So I did that one right there to
You're
bring it back
disrespectful.
to this one right here to say that as time is going on, and once again, let me just say this as a disclaimer. Yes, us men over time have done a lot of fuck shit too. We have done some atrocities. We have done y'all wrong. But I'm just saying, as time go on, I guess what it is look like. I guess we so used to doing the fuck shit that when y'all do it, it just seems way out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? Even though a lot of this shit is just shit we done to y'all. But here's another one that makes you say, y'all getting really bold and dudes, either women are becoming really bold or dudes are becoming soft. Because when I was coming up, a lot of this stuff right here, good God Almighty, that girl better had a whole bunch of brothers or something to do shit like this.
Are you pregnant?
Who you heard that from?
It don't matter. Are you pregnant?
I might be.
By who?
I mean, how could it be you if you ain't even home? You never here.
So wait.
I don't even see
Wait,
you.
wait,
I got a
wait.
car you, pencil that in, and even have time with you.
So you saying you pregnant? It's not mine, and you living here? Why I pay all the bills at?
That's the least you could
Are
do.
you like mine, Keisha?
That's the least you could do.
What you mean?
You've been neglecting me for a long time.
So you going baby on me? I gotta hear from your record.
Hear it from her anyway. Why y'all talking in the first place?
That don't
That's
matter.
what I mean. That's the stuff that I've been talking about. That's what I mean. It's simple stuff like that. You can't talk to me, but you can talk to her. How that make sense? You think I'm stupid?
You sitting up here with a secret baby. You talking about talking. When was you gonna say anything?
You just didn't know about it.
So what is that called? A secret.
It's called you. Look, you was out of the loop. You just needed to be out of the loop.
But you in my you pregnant.
How bold is this shit starting to become, Leon, man? I mean, this shit, like I said, it ain't nothing that us men probably ain't done a billion times, but what a woman do, that shit just seems so out of pocket. That's some bullshit, and then expect to still stay in these people's house and shit.
Wow.
Right. And then she said it was just keeping you out the loop. What the fuck do you mean keeping me out the loop? A lie is a lie. Motherfucker, if you ain't told me something, goddamn it, and playing me like okay.
Jesus Christ.
Where I'm paying the bills at, and you think you finna stay? Okay. The least I could do, the least I could do is keep from jumping across this bed and choking the shit out your ass. That's the least.
I mean, she said with a straight face, the least you could do is pay all the goddamn bills, you know, pussy ass nigga. Shit, yeah, I'm pregnant. Yeah, I got another nigga baby. And you gonna pay these motherfucking bills. That's the least you could do. Oh, never ass at home ass nigga. Damn.
The least I could do. Okay.
Well, he might be wrong, but you can't be wrong and bold like that in his house. Now, if I'm pregnant, if I've been doing the nasty with somebody else and living in his house, I'm not gonna say what you said because I want to leave. And if I'm pregnant, you know, I know sooner or later I'm gonna have to get out, so I'm gonna tell that damn lie until I get out. That's what I would do. I wouldn't take the chances of losing my life. As a matter of fact, when I found out I was pregnant, I'd have been gone.
Yep. Cause then she say something when he asked us a question. She said maybe or possibly.
No, she said, what she say?
No,
He asked her, was she pregnant? She said,
she,
I might be.
That's what I'm saying. Well,
And then he
that
said,
conversation wouldn't went no further than that. Goddamn.
and then he asked the question, well, whose is it? Yeah, it ain't yours. That's what she said. I'm like, wait a minute.
Damn.
You bold enough to say it ain't yours. Okay. She really on one.
I'm surprised he took time to ask questions. You mean to tell me that you praying by some other nigga and living up here in my see? I can't imagine being in the man's place because I'd have been dragging her to the door. I wouldn't have been asking no questions.
And
There wouldn't have been no questions to ask.
that's what I said too. It's
I'd have been
oh,
pushing her out the door and throwing her shit to the freaking curb. I'd have tried not to beat her because she's pregnant, but I'd have been throwing her stuff out and pushing her to the curb. You better call your mama, your daddy, your baby daddy, or whoever.
No, I wouldn't have beat her. I just choked the shit out of her.
You can't choke the woman.
Why not? It's better than beating the shit out. Okay. Choke her till she black out. Take her ass out to the curb and
He said,
get
choke
out
her.
there too. That's much
Where you
better.
want to be like that?
Just giving her, a little breather.
Just put her out. Just don't be doing all.
You see, then she gonna want to talk crazy. So you got to give her a little reason not to talk crazy. Give her a little time out, as they say. Take a breath away from her for a little while. She gonna think about it, And when she wake up and understand the folly of her ways, she won't talk crazy no more.
You think she just talking crazy?
She
Or
got to be. She got too much
you
oxygen.
think she was just talking crazy to make him
You got too
mad?
much oxygen.
She had too much oxygen going to her brain, and it had her, feeling a little lightheaded.
So you
So you
think
take
she was
it
just
down a notch.
talking crazy to
So
make
you
him
take
mad?
Yeah, so you need to take it down a notch so that she can come back to reality. And when she come back around to reality and wake up, she'll be, more susceptible to talking right.
Well, I wouldn't be talking like that
Mhm.
if I was pregnant, or even if I wasn't, because if you're pregnant and the baby is his, then he
It
gonna,
ain't-
it's gonna be held the whole pregnancy.
But see, it ain't his. So,
I mean, but if she just talking crazy just to make him mad, and the baby is his,
no,
is
she
what I'm
wasn't talking
saying.
crazy to make it bad. She was talking crazy because it wasn't his.
She did
But
say he
that's
had
why you
been
need to put her.
neglecting
That's
her.
why you
So
need to put her out. You don't need
Yeah.
to deal with her no more.
It's so not his that it wasn't even a question. You know what I'm saying? Is it mine? No, no, no. Hey, before you even ask that question, it ain't yours. Cause you
Mm,
ain't never here. You
yeah.
know. Uh, okay, Andrea,
See,
you ain't
that's why.
spoke on it. What you got to say?
Go ahead, Dre.
what I got to say, okay. Are you pregnant? Yep. Sure am. Is it yours? Hell no. Sorry. It is what it is. Shit happened. You ain't been here.
Mm,
You ain't
mm.
been here. You ain't been here.
That's what she said.
Where you been? Where you been out there doing? See, you have to flip it all back on them. Flip it back on them.
Mm.
I don't give a damn
Yeah.
how much you flip it. I still ain't got no baby, and you do.
Right.
Flip that shit
Up
back
in
on
up in
them.
Lincoln.
Yeah, but you're in his house. I mean,
Hmm. That's my house too.
maybe
I've been
it
there
is what
longer
it
than
is.
30
Maybe
days.
you did what you did, but you can't do that. You can't. You can't go there like that.
Mm,
And
no.
then tell him that's the least you could do is foot the bill while I fuck around. Foot my fuck
Yes.
around bill. Give me a place to stay. Give me a base of operation.
Yes.
Hey, look,
Yes.
when you gone, we need
Yes.
a place to fuck. This'll do.
Yes. All what you just said. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's
Because
what
that shit feel funny. And that, as you said in the beginning of all of this, that shit feel funny when that shit comes back to you, though. Feel funny as fucking hell.
That's dangerous, man.
But
That's more
uh,
than funny, Andrea. That's the type of shit that have you on a Dateline special.
yeah, and you're right.
somewhere missing.
But no, on an honest tip, yeah, I mean, she
Lord have
should have, if
mercy.
she knew that she was pregnant by somebody else, she at least could have, on a real tip though, she at least could have had a conversation with him about it. He shouldn't have had to go find out from somebody else. And even if he did, she did take the wrong attitude about it. You know, um, we all have to live up to our mistakes. And if that's something that you feel that you did, then hey, it is what it is. All you could either he's gonna continue to let her live there while she's pregnant, or she needs to move around. Point blank. It's a move
Mhm.
for me. For me, in that whole situation, I think it was just more of the way uh I can I'll say it was even kind of a little bit on the disrespectful side.
Yeah.
Just the way that she overall said everything to him.
Yeah.
You, you said a little bit.
It was.
That shit was a lot bit, a big bit, not a little bit.
And
But
truly, a man who knows that he really hasn't been there. You don't have to say it because he know how it happened because he wasn't there. You don't have to
right.
say it. You don't have to say it. You can have some humility about it, you know. And uh, in a lot of situations, a man sometimes does realize that he wasn't there, and he forgives the woman, and you know, take care of the baby or whatever if he still loves her or whatever. But but
But
regardless to
he
whether that
wasn't there
happens or
because he
not,
was out doing fuck shit. He was there because he was working.
yeah. But I'm saying
No, go
if he
ahead.
was out doing fuck shit.
But
I
what she
mean,
did is so bad. I think her friend told him. That's how foul and out of pocket she was. Cause she was like, "What you doing talking to her?" You know, he was like, "Don't worry about it." I think her friend told him. That's how. Cause
Yeah, that's what she said.
it,
Yeah,
yeah, that's what I say. Do you know how
yeah,
out of
yeah.
foul and out of pocket you is that your best friend go? You know what? This shit all the way fucked up, right? I think I better tell this man.
Right. And then she had the nerve to get mad because she said, "Why is you even talking to her
Mm-hmm.
about stuff about me?"
Cause
So,
they fucking too, and she won't it.
but
Jesus
on a
Christ.
different note of this,
does
you
she know
Ain't
know,
he
that
a
right,
good man?
Mario?
Does she know he a
Hmm.
good man and she
Ain't that
fucking
right, Mario? Cause they
No.
fucking too, and she won't. Yeah, you know that's
no,
what
she want him
it is.
because
Cause
she
that's
know
the
how
way
good
you
of a
think.
dude he is
It
and
is cause that's
how
the way
fast
you
she
think.
fucking over him.
No, but what I'm saying is, in this particular case, I think it's so fucked up what she do. The best friend win. You know what, but girl, this real fucked up. I gotta let this man know. You know what I'm saying? Cause not everybody who think, especially if the girl thinks she. I mean, it could be she want him, Marlene. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna take that outside the realm of possibility. But sometimes somebody just don't want to see somebody get fucked up. If she feel that's a good man, and all y'all women say I'm looking for a good man, and she feel like she got one, she probably just don't want to see a good man fucked over.
This it's other alternatives because I have had girlfriends who did fuck shit, but you know what? I go to them and let them know they doing fuck shit. And I let them
Yeah.
and I give them the scenarios of what the hell can damn happen or what
and,
might happen. You don't know how he's gonna react.
and
You
generally
know,
that's what women
you
do.
need to make some kind of move that's gonna be safe for you.
Right. And generally, that's what women do, especially when it comes to our friends. We go to our friends. And if it is a woman that go to that man, it is because she wants him. She wants to step in and take that place.
So y'all telling
Be
me that
honest.
y'all believe in y'all hearts of hearts something so fucked up that somebody said, I just can't stand by and let this happen. And then you see how pompous and she is. Maybe she tried to talk to the friend, and that's the same attitude her friend had with her as she had with him.
And
Right.
if that's the case, then I ain't. If it was me, if I did have an attitude about it with my friend, it's still not my friend's place to go to the person that I'm with and tell him. You let me do that. You don't know
He
what
wasn't
my
gonna
time.
do it.
You don't know what my timing is in order to let him know that hey,
18 years from now.
everybody ain't like that. Everybody ain't like that.
It sounds like she would like that.
Well, she may have been, but that could have been a just off of the way that he approached her.
This shit. She
Okay,
might.
let's be honest,
It's
sure. Do it seem like from you watching that she was the type of person that was working her way to it?
I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt here now, trying to help her out. But he could have came to her a little bit better, and she could have came back at him a little bit better in the situation. Point blank.
She pretty much told him, the reason I'm pregnant and the reason I fucked around is your fault because you're never here. That's the only thing she was saying is I'm pregnant because of you. You all right? I'm pregnant. That's pretty much what she's saying. I'm pregnant because you
I
were
get
never
what
here.
you're saying. I get what you're saying, but that's just like a married couple that when one of them is out of the house for long periods of a time. That's why you have to set aside those date nights, this and that, and all those type of things, so that other person don't be at home feeling lonely.
So because you feel like if I'm at work and I can't get to you and you feeling alone, you know what? I'm feeling alone. Therefore, I
That
must
don't
go
sound
cheat.
like he was just at work.
Okay,
You
okay.
never hear. That don't sound like he was just at work.
Do you understand if that man was out fucking around with women and stuff, she would have threw that shit right in his face?
I was never.
We didn't see the whole video. We only saw a portion of it.
I was at home for
I
maybe
see what this is. Okay.
No,
What?
I'm not taking up for her. I'm not taking up for her. But I'm just saying, you don't know what never here means. Don't mean that he was just at
That's
work.
true.
Okay. I mean that's fair. I mean, being a logical thinking person, that could be a two-sided coin there. But even with him being never there, right?
But
Say
I
you
still
go
think
cheat.
what she did, how she came across, was totally disrespectful. Totally disrespectful.
It was.
Okay, and that's what I'm saying. Say you go out and cheat, right? And say you had your little fling, but you're trying to tell me that I'm so unimportant to you and this was feeling so good to you that you can't take a couple seconds to make him put on a condom. You
I
can't do that
was.
because it's one thing to go cheat, but when you cheat, you bring a baby back. That's and then the audacity of y'all. We've seen so many videos in the last couple of things that I put up here where they talking about you gonna be the father, you gonna take care of the baby. You but like what crazy ass world
But
y'all
then,
living in?
They didn't do it. They cheat. They don't use condoms. They
No,
get
no, no.
babies. They just don't
I
bring them
agree.
home.
I
that's true.
agree.
And then even with that, using the condom thing, that's that's all depends on how far along they been into this too. If this is something, meaning that if this is something that they've been doing for years or however long, that the condom's been out the door.
Well, if that's the case, go on and wrap this up with where you lay your head and go lay your head over there. Is that outside the realm of possibility?
I want to go stay with the other person. Then no, I mean it. It is what it is. When you go into a situation like that, you don't expect to come up pregnant. I mean,
You're
shit,
trying to tell me
just
you
going
go
back.
fucking raw and then don't expect to be pregnant.
Again, that goes with how long that person has been in that relationship with that person.
You
I
know
mean,
what I'm
no.
talking
I mean, if you're not doing anything to prevent yourself from coming up pregnant, then of course there is a strong possibility that you could come up pregnant.
But you're talking to like when two people get together, it's some type of goddamn automatic mechanism that say, you know what I'm saying? We get 10 times to fuck raw before you get pregnant. You're at your ninth moment, so I better use, on the 10th time. You could get pregnant at the very first time.
First time. Yes, the very first time. You know about that.
So that's what I'm saying. So I don't know, man. It just seems like if you're gonna play them type of games, right, and this is where you lay your head at, and chances are the person who got you pregnant ain't gonna pay the bill like this guy right here. If you understand what side your bread is buttered on, it said like you would just okay, go fuck around, but don't bring no baby back.
That's
I mean,
true.
vice versa. I
Make
mean,
sure
same for
you
the men
use that
too. Same
plan
for the
B the
men too.
first. Use that plan B or whatever it is. if you don't want these type of
You fucking
products.
around with a nigga who can't even give you $50 for a plan B.
Mhm.
All right, boy.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? The man, easy.
Now that's messed up.
You
That's
know
what I'm
what?
saying. I mean, if we looking at it, cause we looked it up one day, we said they average about $50, right? $50 a pill, right? Or either $50 for two, something like that. We looked it up one podcast. So, I mean, that's what you got to tell them. We fucking around, but to be honest, if you every time you bust at me, that's $50 a nut. So,
Yeah, $40 to $50.
yep, that's what I say. Soon as you bust, I mean, we need to head on down to the Walgreens or the CVS. Let's go and get the plan B. Yeah.
Mm.
All right, we'll leave that right there. Let's wrap up on this one last crazy ass
Don't forget to
story.
plan A
Plan A is standing for
before the bus.
abstain from it.
Plan A was out the window.
Yeah, Plan A was out the one.
Good God, baby.
Say he ain't here, so therefore I'm gonna go do what I want to do because he ain't never here. Doing whatever he is, fucking around with people or at work. Either way, he ain't here.
Yeah, that what men say. Well, she ain't here. See, he get quiet now, Marlon. You see
No,
that?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying
That's what they
I
say.
started this whole thing off saying that
Yeah,
we
you
did
can't
fuck
even
it
bring up them.
first.
You can't even bring up their women.
All right. And
Look,
so is
I
that
started this whole
so
thing off.
is that what men say? Well, she ain't never here if the woman is out working and all of
They ain't
that, blah
talking
blah
about
blah.
her.
No,
Is
no,
that what
no,
y'all
no. No, I'm gonna tell you like this. Most men's bullshit start with the phrase, fuck it. She invited me over. Man, you shouldn't go over there. I'm going anyway. Fuck it.
say? Wow.
Most fuck shit start with the phrase fuck it.
It's out the door. Fuck it.
Yep, that's
Okay, well,
fuck it.
that's what's up.
Man,
It don't always
She,
start with.
you know, always, but a lot of us start with fuck it.
Yeah.
She getting on my goddamn
Sometimes it
fuck it. I'm going over here.
sometimes it start with I'm going to fuck it.
Well, that too.
Lord have
Oh my
mercy.
God.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so let's finish on this right here. This is a video about a crazy ass threesome, right? Which to me, y'all look at this and you tell me that one party seem more interested in the other party, and then the person who they trying to say either take it or leave it, seem like they really don't want that person there. So is this really a threesome or this just two gay ass men? Hold on, here we go.
Need to make
I'm
sure
gonna
he's
get
in a
family and they're gonna love me. They're gonna love me more than you. And
Yo, I already told you what it was. It was gonna be you, me, and him, or it was gonna be nothing at all. And right now, you don't want him in the picture, so you're gonna have to
I
leave.
didn't say that. I just said you need to spend a little bit more time with me. Did I or did I not say that?
We're gonna spend time
Yeah.
together, and if you don't
You
want
don't need
that,
to spend time
we're gonna spend
together.
time together, and if you don't
You're
want
not
that, you
gonna-
can go ahead and leave. And you still here.
Exactly.
Why you still here?
Because it's
You look goofy.
you
look-
know I am in a relationship. I am in a committed relationship.
We are in a relationship, and you don't like that. You ain't happy no more. Everybody here happy. Mikey, you happy?
I'm happy.
I'm happy. Why you not happy?
I'm happy. I don't know what you're talking about. You're trying to
But
bring
you're not
some
happy. What's wrong?
You're gonna want to keep on lying on me, dude. That is not fair.
Ain't nobody
What's the
lying.
reason?
Don't say I'm lying, because I told you what it was from the start. I told you it was gonna be you.
You're lying and saying I'm not happy. And when I told
Then
you
what's
I
the
am
top?
in
Why
love
you
with
here?
you,
Why you here?
if
Why
you
you
just
here?
stop putting that
Why you
camera in
here?
my face for one, then I'll tell you.
Why you here?
Because I
we've
told
been
you
talking. We've been talking for like
because I want to
10
work
minutes
out our
and you still here.
issues. I want to make a compromise, but you just want your way.
There ain't no compromise. I'm trying to tell you.
Compromise. What is the compromise?
We don't all have to hang out together all the time.
Yes, we do. We're in a committed relationship with each other.
Girl, you wasting
And
my
if you're
time.
not
Girl,
cool
you
with
wasting my
that,
time. Girl,
then
you wasting
gonna
my
have
time.
to go out by yourself.
I don't even know why I'm keeping you around anymore.
Oh, damn.
wow.
Now, it just seems like at the end of the day, them two just
Yeah.
want to be with each other. This girl just a throw in.
That's it.
That's what it is.
You know what,
They want each other, but every now and then they want a
Mhm.
woman to be with a woman
Yep.
too. And she
We
just
all
stuck
three
in.
in a committed a relationship,
And
but
she thought
but
that she
you
was getting
you the one, are you the one ain't happy? You can go. You know what my grandmother always said? Don't let a man tell you twice if he don't want
Mm-hmm.
well, he
So
wanted it. He just
you.
wanted a
She,
partner.
he told she could go.
why are you still here? I
Why
mean,
are you
it's clear
still
that
here?
they want to be with each other. You just a byproduct. And then go back to what we've been asking Andrea and some. Is it that hard out here for the woman? That's just pretty much begging to be in a relationship. Clearly, these guys are gay. Is it
Right.
that bad out here?
She's just a, like you said, she's just a toy that they get to play with every now and then. They are in a relationship.
Yes.
Mhm.
She thinks that he said, three of us are not just me and you. All three of us. We're gonna do everything together. But
He said, I told you it was either me, you, and him, or nothing. All of us are nothing. So he done told you something. Why are you still here? You know, you just a side thing. Clearly they gay, baby. Go on about your business, baby. It ain't that hard out here, baby. I know you fall in love. Go on about
uh,
your business, baby.
She even fell in love with the gay man. Mhm. That
All
deep
right,
love.
Leah, talk about it, Leah.
She even fell in love again. It goes back to the rules of the game. He done gave her all the dick, and she done fell in love with the gay dick. Both the gay dicks. I'm just sorry. She did both of them. Really? You that digmatized by the gay dick? Oh, okay. Boy,
I,
you
I,
all the what else you done did with them? Boy, look here. The gay boys and turned you out. You gay too now. I just don't know.
I think
Just
she's only in love with one of the gay dicks, okay?
I
yeah,
don't
she
know.
is.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. The
It's
gay
a
the gay
weird triangle. Like you said, she in love with him, he in love with, and him in love with him.
yeah. This is I don't
Me and
know.
him
It's a
happy.
weird dynamic. It's a weird dynamic because
You happy so and so? Yeah, I'm happy.
yeah, who putting what in who hole? I'm just asking, just to be curious.
I mean, that's kind of clearly. He said without him, mm-mm,
Ain't no
mm-mm.
go.
Mm,
This
mm.
is not happening.
So what? So what? Well, I guess she was right then. What attention is she getting in that relationship? None.
No.
So you ain't getting no attention in the relationship. Why? Like you say, why is she even there? Girl, you better go find you something to play with for real.
Why? Because the dude that she's in love with, attention really goes to the dude.
Yeah,
So,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And
that's
it's
what
kind
it's
of sad to see her begging and pleading to be there and to be loved when she clearly can't see, baby girl. This dude,
Mm.
baby.
hmm
Here,
I'm
poor
quite
baby. This dude gay.
right, and I'm quite sure it's 5 to 6 men out there that has been
And you
telling her
know
from day one that she could be their
when she
Messiah.
comes and says, "Can we just make a compromise where sometimes you just be with me?" And he can't do that. Never. You know it's time to go. You know what he about.
But you don't find that statement just a little humiliating, a little pathetic on her part, though. Just a little.
It's not humiliating to her because she is in love with him and she wants to be
redhead.
with him. So,
She's in love with redhead.
however she can be with him, you see, she wasn't even trying to leave, even when he told her to leave. That
Several
would have been
times.
that was the ultimate humiliation right there. It would have been
Mhm.
for me if I was going through that situation. That would have been the ultimate. Why are you still here?
Mm-hmm. Several times. You know, why you still here? And so that is no
You ain't happy. Why you still here?
Stigmatism.
so so the question is this to y'all ladies. Could you love somebody enough to say, you know what, I love you so much that I'm willing to understand your gay lifestyle. You want to be with him, but just don't spend
Mm-mm.
so much time with him. Just be with me. That coming about that shit is a little humiliating, a little pathetic. Cause you're saying to yourself, I'm willing to put up with anything. At that particular point, you lose all type of leverage as far as treating you fair and equal. Cause at this particular point, she'll put up with any fucking thing.
I ain't trying to share my man with another woman. I damn sure ain't gonna try to share him with another man.
Right. Mm-mm.
Shoot.
Mm-mm.
Cause somewhere in her background or somewhere, Lord, I am not a proponent of this, and I can't even believe I'm about to say this, because not everybody's always broken or hurt or nothing. Sometimes people grow up and they just are who they are without any trauma. But for you to just make them type of concessions, maybe something has happened in her past to say that I love this man so much, I'm still willing to be with him, and why he be with another man, and then they tell you to go on, and then you say, wait, he clearly don't care. When somebody tell you still here, that shit you say to people you just don't give a fuck about.
Right.
That shit you say to somebody you told to get out your damn house.
Yeah, somebody, you know what I'm saying, that you really mean get the fuck out of my face. You know, you still here, you know. And then she humbled herself. She didn't even fight her, but she
She
humbled.
did.
What's the compromise we can make here? I don't want to go nowhere. You lying on me. I do care. I do love you. And you know what I'm saying? At that point, that's groveling, man. I was like, well, that could be
Ooh,
man. That shit
she
is
got it bad.
sad.
Mm, mm, mm. Ooh, she got it real bad.
Yeah, she got it bad, man. So again, the question is, Andrea, when we keep every week when we said, no, it ain't that bad, we keep finding shit that said, God damn, it must be rough out here, goddamn.
I mean,
Oh, Lord, that's the
it,
roughest I ever seen.
it, and I'm just speaking from a personal standpoint. The dating scene, you have to, if you know what you're after, the dating scene does make it hard. It does. And I'm not even gonna lie about that. It makes it hard when you know what you want, what you're willing to deal with, and what you ain't gonna deal with. And people like them, for one, I truly think that makes her seem a little bit desperate. But in the dating scene, you have to weed those people out. If they're not on the same page as you are in life, you have to weed those people out and tell them bye. See ya. We're not on the same page in life.
Man, I,
And keep it
Marlena,
moving.
you think it's that hard out here, Marlena?
Obviously, it is for some people.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it ain't that hard.
Damn. Mm-mm. So
Because I'm
with that
telling
being,
you,
go ahead.
there's nothing wrong with being by yourself when you know you truly being downgraded and disrespected.
You're right. Most definitely.
Yeah. Because even as a man, I watched that several times and I'm going, I wonder, can you look back at this and hear yourself and
That's
see
just
what
degrading.
you know what I'm saying? Hear yourself and saying that you're willing to clearly this man wants to be with him. You're just, I guess you help with the groceries or you cook or every so often they just want a woman, but that man is the linchpin to this whole thing. You are just here. If it ain't Michael, then your ass can go.
Mhm.
And then how you walk around knowing that under no circumstances he don't feel the way you feel. Period, point blank.
You can't. You can't. I refuse to be in any type of relationship um where I know that this person doesn't love me the same way that I love them. And going through all of that, I can't say no. No.
Yeah, I mean, I like I said, I just feel sorry for the people who have to go through all this stuff. It's just dating done turned into, I guess you got to get what you could get right now. Tomorrow ain't promised to you. Yeah,
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Tomorrow ain't promised, but
Tomorrow ain't promised to you, true enough, but you don't have to get what you can get when it's right there.
that's how everybody treating it, like everything microwave dating. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't doing this, then I'll move on to the next person. Nobody wants to take the time to get to know each other. Then when you do get to know each other, it's superficial. Then you only know them on a surface level, and then you be with them for 2 years and
The
go,
one,
hey,
yeah.
the one thing and one thing I do hate about trying to date people is for men to invite themselves to my house. You don't do that. You don't invite yourself to my house. I don't know you. You don't know me. I'm busy. You don't know me. Uh, and you don't do that. And so at that point, once you start inviting yourself to my house and you continue to do that, it's time for me to tell you, I don't think that this is gonna work.
What do they say when they invite themselves to your house? What they say?
Just like, hey, I'm gonna come over and so we can meet each other. No, we can't meet each other at my house. No, we can't. I don't know you. You don't know me. I don't know if you're coming back to case my house out to see what I get, so you can therefore come back and rob us. What? And why would you even want to come up in my house? You don't know what my intentions are for you. You don't know if
I
I'm crazy,
yeah,
psycho, what?
I remember
I'm
when I
bringing a bottle of wine. You bring the good time.
was in Baltimore, and this guy and I planned uh, our first date, but before, and it was for the weekend, but before the weekend got there, he showed up unannounced. Didn't call, didn't ask, could he come over, didn't do nothing. He just showed up, but
Yeah,
he
I
didn't know
understand.
which apartment it was, so he had to call me. And then he wasn't even in the right complex, you know. But I waited for him outside, and was talking to him. I never let him in. I never let him see where I actually lived, and I talked to him outside. And then my phone rang, and when I went to answer my phone, because he was kind of tall, he was behind me, and he was looking over in my phone like this. He leaned over to see who I was talking to. And when I never let him in, when I never invited him up, uh, he kind of just left. He said, "Well, I just wanted to see how you look. I wanted to see. I just wanted to meet you. I wanted to see where you look." I said, "Well, you could have met me on, you could have called me." I said, "Because we're not a couple. What if I had another? What if I had company? Or what if I had another date?"
Mm-hmm.
And when he left and got back to wherever it was that he lived, I called that day off.
Now, when he came, that whole thing just gave you creepy vibes all the way through.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Stalkerish type shit.
Yeah. That's stalkish to me.
Mm. Okay. I understand.
Yes.
It was a done deal. You don't come nobody's house uninvited, and then you just don't show. You just don't show up. It would have been cool because we had good conversation and everything while we were standing outside talking. But him looking over in my damn phone, that kind of shit to see who I'm talking to. I'm like, uh oh, he doing this kind of shit. Showing up unannounced. I'm looking over in my phone.
But what
That was a
about the people that say that, girl, you might have missed out on a good man, because you got superstitions and all these idiosyncrasies, and you're world reward. What do you say to them?
about my situation.
Yeah, if they say you could have been a good man, maybe he was just nervous and had this nervous energy, and he just kind of wanted to get a precursor to, to see what it was.
Well, you see it how you see it, but I see it as red flags because number, you know, maybe we could have had a conversation about him showing up. And we did have a conversation about him showing up to my house unannounced, but him looking over in my phone, that was, you know, uh-uh, mm-mm.
That was as they say, the camel that broke the straw. No, the straw
Yes,
that broke the
that was
camel
the
back.
straw that broke the camel's back.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then when I looked behind me, and I knew for sure he was looking at my phone because when I looked, he was standing over me. When I looked back, he was like, he jumped back.
Hmm.
Oh,
I'm like,
wow.
nigga, you already trying to see who I'm talking to?
Well, yeah, I mean, some people
And it was no secret. It was no secret because, like I told him when he showed up there, I could have been on another date. I could have had somebody else over, so it wasn't no secret. I was just beginning to get out there, and we had that conversation before we met. But I'm just now putting myself out here, so I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket. I just want to date around and see see what kind of vibes I get, who I like. And I'm not making any commitments for anything. I'm just dating.
and that's well within your rights to do that when you ain't in a committed relationship. So, all right, so we gonna end it right there. So I'll say this, women, if y'all out there, and I know we've done a lot of dating type stuff in the last couple podcasts, and I find it interesting that ever since we asked the question, is it that hard out there? We keep finding things where you go, shit, it might be that hard out there. You know what I mean? But the women keep
I don't doubt
telling
it
me.
is for some people,
Yeah, that's what I
but
said.
you have,
Andrea, them
yeah,
keep telling me that it ain't that hard, but shit, every week we find something that says shit, it getting a little harder, a little harder. So I mean, it's crazy. So we're gonna let Triple H, Mr. Own One, Mr. Make It Do What It Do, wrap this thing up for us.
Been a great show. Peoples, hey, we got a lot of useful information out of this show. But the main thing that we want to take into hand and consideration as we leave here tonight, ladies, when it comes to being the side chick, you have to be firm in this and know that you cannot accept all the dick. Tell that man, give you a little bit.
I knew it was gonna be.
Give you a little bit. Keep all the rest of it to yourself. You just need a little bit.
Oh my
Because you
God.
pick up at that man's house, knock on the door, trying to tell his wife, and shit gonna go sour. I'm just saying. A little bit, just a little bit.
She might tell his ass when you need to go on with her. I'm tired of the motherfucker anyway.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
Shit.
Tell him
Oh
you get a
my
little
Oh
bit.
my
You the side
God.
chick. You ain't the main chick. Get a little bit. Go on about your business.
Cause you know what I'm saying. And if y'all let me see it, I'm telling Miss Agnes. Miss Agnes.
Mr. Agnes.
All the you want to holler at Miss Agnes? No, no. Mm-mm.
Oh my goodness.
All right, cat lady, pretty lady, talk to him. Let's get out of here.
Meow meow. I hope y'all enjoyed the creme de la creme that we threw out here this evening. It surely has been a blast hanging out with my podcast crew. And I hope y'all enjoyed the show as well. We love y'all. Keep coming. Meow.
That's it.
Well, you want me to say something too? Well, you didn't call my name.
If I would have tried to move on, you would have came on out. So I gave you the opportunity to come on out.
Well, I likes to be introduced too.
Okay. Introduced to what? What you
You
into?
just said Madeline, like you sometimes do. Sometimes you say, well, Madeline.
Okay, Miss Madeline, go on, take us on home to Madeline.
Well, Mitch, we missed you. And Donetta kind of missed you too. Hate to say that, but we missed you being on the show. It ain't like we really miss you, but we just miss you being here and hearing your comments, and things. And I'm sure the other people out there in digital land missed you. They probably like you, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, we hope y'all viewers enjoyed the show. Y'all come back next time and have a good week. Meow, as Miss Marlene likes to say. I gotta get my own phrase. Well, I do got my own phrase, don't I?
Yep, you're such a lady.
I'm a Southern Belle. Yes, I am.
Southern Belle. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Because the bell is out. The Southern Belle is out tonight.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, you have a great little week now. You here?
You know what? You such a Negro.
Yeah, I've been that way for.
I know you was making a smart remark, Marriott.
I was not. I was just saying
Yes,
that.
you
That's what
was. You was mocking me and
I was
everything.
not mocking you.
Yes,
Y'all
you
come back now.
was.
You
Yes,
hear?
you was. Yes, you was. You keep on. I ain't gonna like you like I don't like down there.
That's what they said at the end of the Beverly Hillbillies, ain't it? Y'all come back now. You hear? Ain't that what they say?
Do I look like I'm from the Beverly Hillbillies? Just because I'm a Southern Belle?
No.
What?
You know what? You so black. That's why don't nobody like
Oh,
your black ass to this day. That's why Marlene always saying she don't like your black ass.
I said no.
You have to think about that bullshit, you stinking ass. Nobody like your ass.
See, I can't even win what I said no. I said
No, because you're a smart ass.
I had to think about the question.
You just a smart ass.
All right, I'm sorry.
No, hell, you ain't. You meant every damn thing you said and every damn thing you do, you made it.
But you said I said no, and you said so.
I said.
So I did mean it. So you said I meant it. So I said no. So I did mean it. You don't remind me of the Beverly Hillbillies. So you're right. I meant it.
You know what, Mario, just shut the fuck up.
What happened to the lady? I just was a Southern Belle.
So, you know what? That's why I don't like being around y'all like this because y'all get me all worked up. Y'all know that I'm a diva and Southern Belle, and y'all get me to cursing and going on. And that's why I don't like to hang around y'all. Bad association spoils use for habits. That's what the Bible says. Hallelujah. Amen. Give me, Lord.
Amen.
And Andrea, are you ready to take us all home, baby?
Yeah, Andrea, because you know what? This thing over here is drawing me straight out of character.
Oh my, I can't wait to tell Mama D about you.
Southern Belle needs to keep her composure. That's what she needs to
Mhm.
do.
Yes, fan yourself, Smith Southern Belle, Madeline. Well, viewers,
My goodness.
seems like Mario has gotten in a little bit of trouble tonight, as you can see. But I hope that you guys have enjoyed tonight's show. If someone tries to pull you close to them, they're just trying to put something in your ear. Go give them the kiss. But as you know, we're always out there. Continue to send in your questions and all of that. Continue to join the show, join the group, and all of that too. We still are at a totalview22@gmail.com. Thank you and good night.
All right. I ain't got nothing else to say. Everything has been said. So I'm gonna say good night because it's been a while since Black has made an appearance, but it has returned. So
Let it be.
so that's what I'm saying. It's something familiar and comforting about it. So oddly. So we,
And that's the
we
damn shame.
it is a damn shame, but you can't tell me about my dysfunction.
Sure can.
Oh, all right, but thank y'all for hanging out with us. Thank y'all for the headway that we have made over there on TikTok. Thanks for people joining the group. It was a really pretty productive last week for us. So thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. So stay tuned. We got a few things me and Andrea been working on cooking up. So stay tuned. We're gonna see how we get it all figured out. So just know at some point live calls are coming. Just know that it's coming at some point.
It is. Yes.
Angeline, come hang out with us when you can, girl. We miss you.
Yeah, 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 yeah. We talked to her last night. So
We
yeah.
did.
So, yeah, even though it was brief. But so with that being said, Mama D, we miss you. Janine, everybody else, Mitch, the crew will probably be back together next week. Everybody have a happy Thanksgiving. And guess
Yes.
we'll see you guys after the break. So good
Most
night.
definitely.